expand your vocabulary with our Core 2,000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Hebrew ebook before it's gone.
In this video, you'll learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Hebrew. Hi everybody, my name is Idit. Welcome to the 800 Core Hebrew Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Hebrew. But there's a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we'll include the previous lessons at the end. So, after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you've learned in previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at HebrewPod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Hebrew. Okay, let's get started. First is Shalom. Hello. Shalom. Shalom. Hello. היא אומרת שלום. She is saying hello. היא אומרת שלום. סליחה. Excuse me. סליחה. סליחה. Excuse me. סליחה, ראית את הכלב שלי? Excuse me, have you seen my dog? סליחה, ראית את הכלב שלי? אני מצטערת. I'm sorry. אני מצטערת. אני מצטערת. I'm sorry. אני מצטערת. הוא לא נמצא כאן כרגע. I'm sorry. He is not here right now. אני מצטערת. הוא לא נמצא כאן כרגע. לילה טוב. Good night. לילה טוב. לילה טוב. Good night. כשאת הולכת לישון, את יכולה להגיד לי לילה טוב. When you go to sleep, you can tell me good night. כשאת הולכת לישון, את יכולה להגיד לי לילה טוב. נעים מאוד. Nice to meet you. נעים מאוד. נעים מאוד. Nice to meet you. נעים מאוד להכיר אותך, אדוני. Nice to meet you, sir. נעים מאוד להכיר אותך, אדוני. מה שלומך? How are you? מה שלומך? מה שלומך? How are you? שלום. מה שלומך? Hello. How are you? שלום. מה שלומך? כן. Yes. כן. כן. Yes. כן. אני ישראלית. Yes. I'm Israeli. כן. אני ישראלית. לא. No. לא. לא. No. אוי, לא. השארתי משהו על הקיריים. Oh, no. I left something on the stove. אוי, לא. השארתי משהו על הקיריים. תודה. Thank you. תודה. תודה. Thank you. תודה על העזרה. Thank you for your help. תודה על העזרה. אני I'm אני I'm אני ליסה. I am Lisa. אני ליסה. שלום. Goodbye. שלום. שלום. Goodbye. שלום. להתראות בקרוב. Goodbye. See you soon. שלום. להתראות בקרוב. רע. Bad. רע. רע. Bad. האיש רע. The man is bad. האיש רע. טוב. Good. טוב. טוב. Good. היא בן אדם טוב. She is a good person. היא בן אדם טוב. יפה. Pretty. יפה. יפה. Pretty. את יפה מאוד. You are very pretty. את יפה מאוד. מכוער. Ugly. מכוער. מכוער. Ugly. הכלב הזה מכוער מאוד. That is a very ugly dog. הכלב הזה מכוער מאוד. קל. Easy. קל. קל. Easy. המבחן היה קל. The test was easy. המבחן היה קל. קשה. Difficult. קשה. קשה. difficult. אנגלית היא שפה קשה. English is a difficult language. אנגלית היא שפה קשה. קרוב. near. קרוב. קרוב. near. אני גרה קרוב לאוניברסיטה. I live near the university. אני גרה קרוב לאוניברסיטה. רחוק. far. רחוק. רחוק. far. התחנה נמצאת רחוק מכאן. The station is far from here. התחנה נמצאת רחוק מכאן. קטן. small. קטן. קטן. small. המכונית קטנה, אבל היא עוצמתית מאוד. The car is small, but it's very powerful. המכונית קטנה, אבל היא עוצמתית מאוד. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at HebrewPod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Shalom! Top lines you'll need to reject a date. Let's start. לא תודה. No thanks. Even though that's very proper, it's also a little bit mean. But I guess it kind of depends on the situation, right? יש לי חבר. I have a boyfriend. Unfortunately, the existence of another man is the only thing that will make another man leave you alone. אני לא מעוניין. I'm not interested. Harsh, but sometimes you gotta be harsh. It's okay. אני לא מחפש קשר. I am not looking for a relationship. Fair enough, yeah. If you're going to say that as a female, you would say, אני לא מחפשת קשר. בדיוק נפרדתי מחברה שלי. I just broke up with my girlfriend. Yeah, actually that's a very valid thing to say. I guess a lot of people after a breakup, they're really not in the mood to start something new. And yeah, I respect that. אני לא נמשכת לבנים. I'm not attracted to guys. That's kind of a... I mean, it could be true, but sometimes that will turn on people even more, which I guess is weird. Whatever. And if you are a man and you're not attracted to girls, then you would say, אני לא נמשך לנשים. I'm not attracted to women. אני לא מדברת עברית. I don't speak Hebrew. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes it doesn't. And also, I mean, if you're watching this video, your Hebrew is probably okay. So, I don't know. It's an oxymoron. Just, I don't know how you would use that. Top 10 most popular train or bus stations in Israel. Let's start. התחנה המרכזית ירושלים. Jerusalem Central Station. תמיד לחוץ בתחנה המרכזית בירושלים. It's always busy at Jerusalem Central Station. Luckily, I have never been. שדה התעופה בן גוריון. בן גוריון Airport. שדה התעופה בן גוריון הוא הגדול והחשוב בישראל. Ben Gurion Airport is the largest main airport in Israel. It is also named after the first Prime Minister of Israel, David Ben Gurion. So, Ben Gurion Airport is supposedly in Tel Aviv, but it's not really, it's close, and it's in a city called Lod. האוניברסיטה, University. הסטודנטים ירדו בתחנת האוניברסיטה. The students got off at the university station. That's a very important train station in Tel Aviv, and one that was actually the closest to my house. So it is called the university station because it's just right next to Tel Aviv University. So it makes it convenient for students from all over the country to get there. העיר העתיקה, Old City. אנשים מכל הדתות מתגוררים בעיר העתיקה. People from all religions live in the Old City. When we say the Old City, we mean the Old City of Jerusalem, which is right down in the center of Jerusalem metropolitan, I guess, today. That's the Old City that existed for thousands of years. שוק מחנה יהודה, מחנה יהודה Market. שוק מחנה יהודה הוא כמו שני מקומות שונים במשך היום והלילה. מחנה יהודה Market is like two different places during the day and during the night. It's actually very true. Like during the day, it's just a market with, people selling vegetables and fish and meat and whatever. And at nighttime, there are many nice restaurants there and bars, and a lot of young people hang out. So it's not just for like old grannies to go shopping for vegetables for soup, but it's also like a very hip kind of an area for young people to hang out. It's kind of cool. רכבת סבידור מרכז, סבידור Railway Station. אנחנו צריכים להחליף רכבת בסבידור מרכז. We need to change trains at Savidor Merkaz Station. So yes, usually this is the station when you usually have to change trains when you're going from the north part of Israel to the south. It will happen in Tel Aviv, which is the center, and that will be the station that you will change it in. מרכזית חוף הכרמל, Carmel Beach Central Bus Station. אף פעם לא הייתי בתחנה המרכזית חוף הכרמל. I have never been to Carmel Beach Central Bus Station. I actually have many times. My boyfriend used to live a long time ago. I had a boyfriend in Haifa, and I used to go there all the time. השלום, עזריאלי. השלום, עזריאלי. אחר הצהריים יש המון חיילים באזור השלום, עזריאלי. In the afternoons, there are a lot of soldiers around Hashalom Azrieli area. This is again a very big train station in Tel Aviv, and it's right next to a big shopping mall called Azrieli, and that shopping mall is very close to a military base. תחנת הרכבת בית יהושע, בית יהושע train station. אני תמיד עולה בתחנת הרכבת בית יהושע. I always take the train from בית יהושע. I have to admit I don't know where that is. I think it's up north. I don't know. שער יפו, Jaffa Gate. שבוע שעבר הלכנו לאכול חומוס במסעדה ליד שער יפו. Last week we ate hummus at a restaurant near Jaffa Gate. I like hummus.
Hobbies. תחביבים. What are your hobbies? לשחק שחמט. To play chess. When I was in elementary school, we actually had a checkmate lesson, chess lesson. כשאני הייתי בבית הספר היסודי, היה לי שיעור שחמט. Yeah, that didn't go very well for me. Never won. לאסוף בולים. To collect stamps. לאסוף בולים. My father had a stamp collection. אבא שלי אסף בולים. Then he gave me the collection and I obviously lost it. So, לגלוש באינטרנט. To surf the net. Is that a hobby? It's more like a way of life, I'd say. You surf the net too much. אתה גולש באינטרנט יותר מדי. לשחק פוקר. To play poker. Okay, the next hobby is to play poker. And this is a common hobby in Israel. I went over to a friend of mine to play poker. הלכתי לחבר שלי לשחק פוקר. I actually never played poker. I don't even know how to do that. צילום. Photography. I always wanted to take a photography class. תמיד רציתי ללכת לחוג צילום. I never did that though. Kind of lazy. Fruits. פירות. Single is פרי. So, fruits, exciting. Yeah. תפוח. Apple. Green apples are my favorite. תפוחים ירוקים הם התפוחים האהובים עליי. אבטיח. Watermelon. אבטיח, plural is אבטיחים. ביפן יש אבטיחים מרובעים. Japan has square watermelons. It's true. Google it. תאנה. Fig. I actually love figs. I have a friend who can't eat them because she says that their insides look like worms. Sorry, that's a picture you won't be able to get out of your head. לסבתא שלי היה עץ תאנה. My grandmother had a fig tree. Mishmesh, apricot. The word is mishmesh, but Israelis usually say mishmish. קניתי בשוק קילו מישמישים. I bought 1 kilo of apricots in the market. דובדבן, cherry. This event was the cherry on my cream. האירוע הזה היה הדובדבן שבקצפת. Rooms. What can you possibly say about rooms? We're going to find out together. חדר שינה. Bedroom. Room in Hebrew is חדר, so חדר שינה is literally sleeping room. חדר השינה נמצא בקצה המסדרון. The bedroom is in the end of the hall. מטבח. Kitchen. מטבח, kitchen, my favorite part of every house. Unfortunately, המטבח שלי קטן מאוד. My kitchen is very small. You can barely move in it. שירותים. Bathroom. סליחה, איפה השירותים? Excuse me, where's the bathroom? That's an important sentence to learn in Hebrew. Memorize it. Salon. Living room. Where you have all your parties. Salon. יש לי ציור של פיקאסו בסלון. I have a Picasso painting in my living room. חדר אוכל. Dining room. חדר אוכל, which literally means food room. That's way more fun than dining room. Food room. אל תיכנס לחדר האוכל, נשברה שם צלחת. Don't go in the dining room. I broke a plate in there. Colors. צבעים. Let's start. חום. Brown. Okay, brown is a nice warm color. My eyes are brown. העיניים שלי חומות. אפור. Gray. There's this song in Hebrew. The gray today is very gray. האפור היום אפור מאוד. It's poetic. This is why I like it. אדום. Red. אני לא יכולה לסבול יין אדום. I can't stand red wine. I can't even stand the smell. That's a true story. צהוב. Yellow. חמניות הן צהובות. Sunflowers are yellow. ירוק. Green. לאמא שלי יש עיניים ירוקות. My mother has green eyes. Months of the year. חודשי השנה. ינואר. January. יום ההולדת שלי הוא בינואר. My birthday is January. מרץ. March. מזג האוויר מתחיל להתחמם במרץ. The weather starts to get warm in March, at least in Israel. יוני. June. יוני הוא החודש האחרון ללימודים. June is the last month of school. אוגוסט. August. באוגוסט, תל אביב היא כמו מרק. In August, Tel Aviv is like a soup. Okay, because it's so unbelievably hot and humid. You feel like you're swimming in soup when you walk down the street. Yeah, that's maybe not the best time to visit Israel. October. October. ליל כל הקדושים חל באוקטובר. Halloween is in October. Halloween obviously is not an Israeli holiday, but in Israel we do celebrate Purim, which is a Jewish holiday in which you dress up and have fun. It's a great holiday. Look it up. About the weather. The weather in Israel is mostly really hot, but for the rare occasions it's not. Let's learn how to say that. Bahir, clear sky. Bahir actually means bright, but we use it to describe a sunny day with no clouds. יום בהיר. מחר יהיה בהיר. אולי נעשה פיקניק. Tomorrow the sky will be clear. Maybe we'll have a picnic. גשם. Rain. When you want to say it's raining outside, you say יורד גשם, which literally means rain is coming down. In Israel, it only rains during the winter, and even then, not that much. מחר ירד גשם, אז אולי נבטל את הפיקניק. Tomorrow it's going to rain, so maybe we'll cancel the picnic. Aww. Lach, humid. So lach is humid, lachut is humidity. There is one sentence you hear in the Israeli summer all the time. That's like the one sentence people keep saying to each other all the time during the summer. And the sentence is, זה לא החום, זו הלחות. Which means it's not the heat, it's the humidity that makes the Israeli summer so horrible in an elevator conversation. It's hot today, eh? Oh, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. And then everyone goes, yeah. Sheleg, snow. It doesn't snow a lot in Israel. During the winter, there's one mountain who gets covered in snow. And this is where Israelis go to ski. It's pretty tiny. I don't think it matches up to European standards. But it's ours and we love it. מחר אני נוסעת לחרמון לבנות איש שלג. Tomorrow I'm going to Mount Hermon to build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? שמש, sun. A heat stroke in Hebrew is makat shemesh. Makat shemesh, it's something like sun punch. And that's exactly how you feel after spending a whole day on the beach. Like the sun just punched you in the face. תראו, השמש יצאה. אולי בכל זאת נעשה פיקניק? Look, the sun came out. Maybe we'll have the picnic after all. Flavors. Okay, let's learn some Hebrew. טעם, flavor. So this word טעם is flavor as in what ice cream flavor do you like? But we also use it to say there's no point. אין בזה טעם. It also tastes like in good taste. He has good taste. יש לו טעם טוב. It's funny because it sounds like he's delicious. חריף, spicy. There's usually a kind of spice that we just call it חריף, spicy. I don't even know what it's made of, and maybe it refers to different kind of spicy spices, but that's how you call it. So when you go to a falafel stand, you can tell the vendor, שים לי הרבה חריף. Put a lot of spicy in my falafel. And one you really want to memorize is בלי חריף בבקשה, no spicy please, מלוח, salty, which comes from the word מלח, salt. So the Dead Sea is called in Hebrew the salt sea, because it's salty. האורז הזה מלוח מדי. This rice is too salty. חמוץ, sour. I like it because it goes well with the face that you make when you eat something sour. It's like חמוץ. לימון הוא חמוץ. Lemon is sour. מתוק, sweet. Maybe my favorite Israeli sweet is sufganiyah, which is the Hanukkah donut. It's not a donut. I don't want to call it that. I think it's offensive to the sufganiyah because it's so much better than that. אני אוהבת את הקפה שלי עם מתוק. I like my coffee sweet. Like I like my men. Vegetables. בצל. onion. בצל. אני לא בוכה, פשוט חתכתי בצל. כן. I'm not crying, it's just that I sliced some onions. Why onion? Why? גזר. Carrot. My sister has really orange hair, so when she was younger, the kids in her kindergarten called her carrot head, ראש גזר. I thought it was cute. She's a super cool kid too. אתה יכול להוסיף גזר לסלט? Can you add a carrot to the salad? פטריה. mushroom. אני יוצאת ליער לקטוף פטריות. I'm going to the forest to pick mushrooms. That's not something you do in Israel. And there's this saying in Hebrew, when like a lot of things appear suddenly, like there's this new hipster neighborhood and all of a sudden there are like a million coffee shops. So you can say that all these coffee shops הופיעו כמו פטריות אחרי הגשם. Turned up like mushrooms after the rain. שום, garlic. Garlic is my grandfather's medicine for everything. Once I had a sore throat and a friend of mine made me eat a whole fresh garlic clove. Just chew it up and swallow it. It's supposed to do good for your throat or something. I don't know if it did, but I know I could not concentrate in my sore throat after doing that, so maybe it did help. שום טרי הוא טוב לבריאות. Fresh garlic is good for your health, but not for your social life. תפוח אדמה, potato. I like this one because I like potatoes, but also because it's a really cool term. It means literally earth apple. אני אוהבת לאכול תפוח אדמה בתנור. I love eating oven-baked potato.
Jobs. מקצועות. מקצועות is the plural form. The singular form is מקצוע, which is more of a profession than a job. Nurse. אחות. This is a fun one because אחות literally means sister. And it's the same word for nurse and sister, so it can get confusing and there's no real way to tell them apart. You base it on the context. So here's a fun sentence. אחותי היא אחות. My sister is a nurse, which is literally like saying my sister is a sister. Yep. Farmer. חקלאי. חקלאי means farmer, and it comes from the word חקלאות, meaning agriculture. סבא שלי הוא חקלאי. My grandfather is a farmer. So yeah, חקלאות is agriculture, and it's also in Hebrew used as farming. חקלאות. מהנדס, engineer. מהנדס. Feminine form is מהנדסת. Engineers make a lot of money. מהנדסים מרוויחים הרבה כסף. I think, I'm not an engineer. Programmer, מתכנת. מתכנת is the masculine form. The feminine form is מתכנתת. היא לומדת להיות מתכנתת. She is studying to be a programmer. Office worker, עובד משרד. It literally means office worker. It's not used very often in Hebrew because I think people like having their own job title other than just office worker. But you can say that. We have 5 office workers. יש לנו 5 עובדי משרד. Is in the classroom. Yes. כיתה. Classroom. We use כיתה to say classroom, but also to say class or grade. אני בכיתה א', I'm in first grade. I'm not, I'm way older than that, but thank you. מה אתה עושה פה? לך לכיתה מיד. What are you doing here? Go to the classroom immediately. מבחן, test. מבחן, מבחן. אני לא יכולה לצאת הערב, יש לי מבחן מחר. I can't go out tonight, I have a test tomorrow. הרצאה, lecture. הרצאה. נרדמתי בהרצאה מרוב שימום. I fell asleep during the lecture because it was boring. Never happened to me. I was the geekiest student in the university. Never fell asleep during a lecture. ספר לימוד, textbook, literally meaning learning book. אני לומדת למבחן מספר הלימוד. I'm studying for the test from the textbook. לוח, blackboard. המורה כותבת על הלוח. The teacher is writing on the blackboard, which in Israel I think is mostly green. The green board. At the office, במשרד. I am currently not in an office. I am in a beautiful sunny garden and I'm feeling very grateful for that. But right, let's get to business. Boss, meaning boss. Yeah, that's an easy one, right? For a female it would be bossit. הבוסית שלי קשוחה מאוד. My boss is really tough. חבר לעבודה, co-worker. חבר לעבודה literally means a work friend, but yeah, it means a colleague. חבר לעבודה. זה אלון, הוא חבר לעבודה. This is Alon, he's a co-worker, or he's a colleague of mine. מסמך, document. מסמך. אני צריכה לצלם את המסמך הזה. I need to copy this document. פגישה, meeting. I can't talk right now, I'm on a meeting. אני לא יכולה לדבר עכשיו, אני בפגישה. שולחן עבודה, desk. שולחן עבודה literally means a working table. שולחן עבודה. This is how we call a desktop on your computer. שולחן עבודה. המחשב שלי נמצא על שולחן העבודה. My computer is on the desk. Your face. אוזן. ear. אוזן. יש לי חורים באוזניים. My ears are pierced. My sentence literally means I have holes in my ears, but this is how we say my ears are pierced. פה. mouth. פה. אל תספר לו כלום, יש לו פה גדול. Don't tell him anything, he has a big mouth. שיער, hair. שיער, hair. צבעתי את השיער. I colored my hair, I dyed my hair. שפם, mustache. שפם. אני מנסה לגדל שפם. I'm trying to grow a mustache. Wish me luck. עין, eye. עין. יש לי שתי עיניים. I have two eyes. Luckily. It's furniture. So let's start. שולחן, table. כולם יושבים מסביב לשולחן. Everybody is sitting around the table. כיסא, chair. הכיסא הזה כבד יותר משהוא נראה. This chair is heavier than it seems. מדף ספרים, bookshelf. יש מאחוריי מדף ספרים. There's a bookshelf behind me. See? מיטה, bed. המיטה שלי רכה מאוד. My bed is really soft. ספה, sofa. That's an easy one because it's a bit similar, isn't it? ספה, sofa. אתה יכול לעזור לי לסחוב את הספה הזאת? Can you help me carry this sofa? Thank you, that's very nice of you. Theme is cooking, bishul. So, I'm not much of a chef myself, but these phrases are pretty useful, especially if you're coming to Israel for a visit and you want to go to restaurants. These are stuff you should know. בשר בקר, beef. קניתי הרבה בשר בקר לקראת המסיבה היום. I bought a lot of beef for the party today. בשר חזיר, pork. הוא לא אוכל בשר חזיר. He doesn't eat pork. מלח, salt. את יכולה להעביר את המלח? Can you pass the salt? עוגה, cake. יש נרות יום הולדת על העוגה. There are birthday candles on the cake. שמן בישול, cooking oil. הוספתי שמן בישול לתערובת. I added cooking oil to the mix. Plants, צמחים. דשא, grass. היא יושבת על הדשא. She is sitting on the grass. הדשא של השכן ירוק יותר. The neighbor's grass is greener. עלה, leaf. יש לך עלה בשיער. You have a leaf in your hair. Here, just let me... There you go. שיח, bush. הוא מתחבא מאחורי השיח. He's hiding behind the bush. עשב, weed. The plural of עשב is עשבים. הגינה מלאה עשבים. The garden is full of weeds. פרח, flower. Plural is פרחים. קניתי פרחים לשבת. I bought flowers for Saturday. These continents. So are you ready to travel? Let's go. אסיה, Asia. יפן נמצאת ביבשת אסיה. Japan is located in the continent of Asia. אירופה, Europe. סבא וסבתא שלי הגיעו מאירופה. My grandparents came from Europe. אפריקה, Africa. אף פעם לא הייתי באפריקה. I've never been to Africa, unfortunately. דרום אמריקה, South America. A lot of Israeli young people go to South America after the army for like the post-army big trip. דרום אמריקה מלאה ישראלים. South America is full of Israelis. צפון אמריקה, North America. ניו יורק נמצאת בצפון אמריקה. New York is in North America, as far as I know. Personalities. כועס, angry. For a female it would be כועסת. הוא כועס כל הזמן. He's angry all the time. Poor guy. מנומס, polite. Or for a female, מנומסת. היא ילדה מנומסת מאוד. She's a very polite girl. קפדן, strict. קפדן, for a female, קפדנית. הבוס שלי נורא קפדן. My boss is really strict. נמרץ, lively. נמרץ, for a female, נמרצת. סבתא שלי די מבוגרת, אבל נמרצת מאוד. My grandmother is quite old, but she's very lively. רגזן, short-tempered. רגזן, for a female, רגזנית. החתול שלי רגזן מאוד. My cat is very short-tempered. It's just for the example though, he's a very convenient cat. The post office. Are you excited? So am I. דואר, mail. So mail is דואר, and this is usually what we use to say post office. אני הולכת לדואר literally means I'm going to the mail, but also means I'm going to the post office. אני הולכת לדואר. דבר, mailman. For a woman, דברית, male woman. דבר, mailman, is a funny word because it sounds like the word for thing, דבר. It's not spelled the same, but it sounds exactly the same. הכלב שלי נשך את הדבר. My dog bit the mailman. כתובת, address. כתובת. סליחה, מה הכתובת שלך? Excuse me, what is your address? That's an invasive question. מכתב, letter. קיבלתי מכתב מיפן. I got a letter from Japan. I wonder who wrote it. מעטפה, envelope. אל תשכחי לסגור את המעטפה. Don't forget to close the envelope. You don't want the letter to fall out, do you? About mammals, יונקים. אריה, lion. אריה is actually also a Hebrew name, though we usually pronounce it Arya. הלוואי שהיה לי אריה מחמד. I wish I had a pet lion. Though not really, because I'm sure it would have been really cruel. ארנב, rabbit. ארנבים הם חמודים, אבל מסריחים. Rabbits are cute, but smelly. I'm sorry, it's true. Have you ever had a rabbit? Dov, bear. Dov can also be a name. לסבא שלי קראו דוב. My grandfather was named Dov. Bear, Dov. כלב, dog. יש לי כלב קטן ורועש. I have a small loud dog. Is it true that small dogs are usually loud? It feels like it. חתול, cat. I love cats and I love the word, the Hebrew word for cat, חתול. I feel it really conveys the essence of being a cat. And now I have a surprise. זה החתול שלי. This is my cat. Shmoopy. His name is Shmoopy. Yes. Tableware. So let's start. Kos. Cup. Kos is cup or glass, as long as you're referring to this. אפשר לקבל כוס מים בבקשה? Can I get a glass of water, please? Thank you. I was so thirsty. צלחת, plate. במסיבה יוונית שוברים צלחות. In a Greek party, you break plates. I think so. קומקום לתה, teapot. So kumkum, it's a funny word, and that's either a teapot or a kettle. הרתחתי מים בקומקום. I boiled water in the kettle or in the teapot. ספל קפה, coffee mug, like so. So ספל קפה for coffee mug or just ספל for mug. זה ספל הקפה האהוב עליי. This is my favorite coffee mug. קנקן, pitcher. It's funny, קנקן and קומקום, if you remember. אני רוצה להזמין קנקן לימונדה. I want to order a lemonade pitcher.
Clothing accessories. The first one is scarf, צעיף. אתה יודע, צעיף זה כמו עוד שכבה. You know, a scarf is like another layer. This is a sentence that's quite common in Israel to say because a lot of people are quite skeptical about how warm a scarf can be. So what we say is like, it's like another layer. Like even though you don't put it on your body or on your shoulders, it keeps you warm like an extra layer. שרשרת, necklace. איזו שרשרת יפה. איפה קנית אותה? What a nice necklace. Where did you buy it? A necklace literally in Hebrew also means chain. It's the same word, and it's just the concept of a long piece of metal that's connected by links. So necklace and chain in Hebrew is the same. שרשרת. משקפי שמש. Sunglasses. Ah, it's so bright. I forgot my sunglasses. אוי, כל כך בהיר, אני שכחתי את משקפי השמש. Also, something that happens to me a lot in Israel, if you leave the house without your sunglasses, it's not a good idea. And, you know, you're gonna squint a lot. שעון יד, wristwatch. סליחה, מה השעה? אין לי שעון יד. Excuse me, what time is it? I don't have a wristwatch. Yeah, I think wristwatches today are a bit more of a fashion accessory than something people actually use. I don't know about you guys, but I just usually use my phone to know what time it is. So, yeah. It is a cool accessory though. I can never pull it off. משקפיים, glasses. אני לא רואה כל כך טוב. אני חושבת שאולי אני צריכה משקפיים. I don't see too well. I think maybe I need glasses. You know, a tiny detail. When I was a little girl, I wanted glasses so badly, and I used to lie to my parents that I actually can't see from the blackboard what the teacher is writing. And they took me to so many doctors and specialists, and then one of them said, look, she's seeing fine. She just really wants glasses. I didn't get any glasses. They didn't humor me. Clothes, בגדים, סוודר, sweater. את אוהבת את הסוודר הזה? סבתא שלי סרגה לי אותו. Do you like this sweater? My grandmother knitted it for me. Maybe it's a global thing. I think grandmothers everywhere like knitting. My grandmother actually used to knit also when I was much smaller, and she made me a red sweater that I really, really liked and enjoyed, but I was 5, so I can't really wear it anymore, but I really liked it. Jeans. Jeans. In Hebrew, you don't say jeans, you say jeans with the S sound on the end. את אוהבת את הג'ינס שלי? יש לי אותם מאז שאני בתיכון. Do you like my jeans? I have them since high school. So, yeah, I think most people have this one jeans that they really love, right? I have one too. It's full of holes and it looks awful, but I still have it in my closet. I can't say goodbye to it. I just love it too much. חולצה, shirt. אני לא מוצאת את החולצה הלבנה שלי. אני צריכה אותה היום לטקס. I can't find my white shirt and I need it for today for the ceremony. So in Israel, whenever you go to a ceremony, whether it's a happy one or a sad one, usually national ceremonies and the ones in schools, people have to come with white shirts. It doesn't even have to be like a button-down shirt, but yeah, the white symbolizes, I guess, sadness or happiness or something clean. מכנסיים, pants. אני רק בן אדם, גם אני שמה את המכנסיים רגל אחרי רגל. I'm just a person. I also put my pants on one leg at a time. So this sort of, of saying also exists in Hebrew, like I put my pants one leg at a time, I'm just a person. And only in Hebrew, the small nuance is that you don't say one leg at a time, you say רגל אחרי רגל, leg after leg. שמלה, dress. Hey, what do you think about my new dress? I got it from Madrid. מה אתה חושב על השמלה החדשה שלי? קניתי אותה במדריד. Actually, this sentence is from an Israeli song, and it's a really cool song. And the woman is saying, what do you think about my dress from Madrid? מה דעתך על השמלה ממדריד?
You are at a train station where you're attempting to buy an express ticket from a ticket machine. Which option should you choose for a round-trip ticket? Which option should you choose for a round-trip ticket? The option on the bottom left is for a round-trip ticket.
כרטיס הלוך וחזור.
You are at a train station where you've just bought an express ticket. Which train car, row, and seat number are you in? Which train car, row, and seat number are you in? The ticket says that you're in train car number 1 in the 8th row in seat C.
בכרטיס כתוב שאתה יושב בקרון מספר 1 בשורה השמינית במושב C.
You are at a train station where you're reading the train schedule for an express ticket that you've just bought. On which days are there no express trains running? On which days are there no express trains running? There are no trains running on Shabbat and on holidays.
אין רכבות מהירות בשבת ובחגים.
You are on a platform at a train station where you're waiting for your train. Suddenly, a message appears on the display. What does the message on the display mean? What does the message on the display mean? The display reads, "The next train will not stop."
הרכבת הבאה לא תעצור.
You are at a train station where you're looking for the best exit to catch a taxi. Which exit should you take to get to the taxi rank? Which exit should you take to get to the taxi rank? You should take the east exit in order to get to the taxi rank.
יציאה מזרחית.
You just got a text message from your hotel's pickup service. What does the first number refer to? What does the first number refer to? The number in the text message refers to the customer code.
קוד לקוח.
You're checking out the hotel's facilities when you see a notice on a door. What does the notice mean? What does the notice mean? The notice reads, "Do not enter."
אין כניסה.
You search online for the nearest bus service. What bus service does the page show? What bus service does the page show? The web page shows a free bus service.
שירות אוטובוסים חינם.
You're about to enter a small shop, but there's a handwritten note on the door. What does the message on the note mean? What does the message on the note mean? The note reads, "I'll be right back."
תכף אשוב.
There's a national holiday coming up, and you notice that shops have special notices about having different opening hours. From when will the opening hours return to normal? From when will the opening hours return to normal? The notice says that the opening hours will be back to normal on January 7th.
השבעה בינואר.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Hebrew ebook before it's gone.